A really interesting aspect, I think, about doing relationship work and also for self-reflection is to be always curious about yourself and anything that you're reacting to that's on the external, so that you don't go so much into a projection, which would be very much part of the personality, and then an entanglement with whatever you're projecting onto, or whomever you're projecting onto, between that person's personality, their defensive structure, and your own inability to see what your reaction has to do with you. So what I make a real distinction between connection, which can be, we can feel connected to each other because we both did the path of love, or because we like the same football team, or it creates a sense of camaraderie or connection. But there's something else that's called contact. And contact for me is like both people being home in themselves, being residing here, you're residing there, in yourself, in being. And there's a different quality that starts to happen at that point, and there's no projection at that point. The other person can be how they want. You know, if I'm residing in my being and I'm present with myself, it doesn't much matter. If I'm curious about my reaction, I'm curious about what it is I'm experiencing right now, and I stay with that, and I track that through my body, through my senses, through my identification, and I'm willing to expose it, and I'm aligned with my love of truth more than my desire to be right, then I'm going to land in myself, and probably the presence of me being in myself, or my partner's presence of being in herself, is going to also inspire the other one to land in, and then there's real contact that happens. And in real contact, there's no effort, there's no trying, there's no agenda, there's just, I'm here, you're here, and there's a richness in the field.